Since Japan's self-defense forces were established in 1954, they have focused primarily on such activities as disaster relief. But the security climate in East Asia has changed dramatically, with growing threats from North Korea and China exerting its maritime presence.
Japan's government has passed laws to expand the SDF's role, bringing it into the spotlight like never before. But the forces have yet to overcome a significant challenge at home: recruitment. NHK World's John Ledoux explains.
The Self-Defense Force organized an event this month in the center of Tokyo. Officials hope to fill over 10,000 positions beginning in April.
It's a job you can have pride in, going around the world with the SDF. It's a rich experience. I personally am so glad I made the choice to join.
But out of the 150 people who took part, not one enlisted. Similar recruiting events are taking place across the country with some urgency. Demographics are working against the recruiting drive. Japan's population of 18 to 26-year-olds has fallen by more than a third in 2 decades. To counter this situation, the Defense Ministry has made drastic changes. It has doubled its public relations budget over 10 years. This adrenaline-packed recruitment commercial is one of the results. Their recruitment model comes from their ally, the U.S. military.
Step forward at a time of war and say, "Send me."
From great soldiers. You represent the finest fighting force the world has ever known.
But the SDF isn't just copying the U.S. They're also using Japanese pop culture. Anime characters have been enlisted as ambassadors. 3 characters are displayed at an entrance to a recruitment office just north of Tokyo. The doe-eyed figures have even made their way onto helicopters. The strategy is not limited to animation. Jet pilots and sailors took to the catwalk at one of Japan's largest men's fashion events. At an event that attracts anime fans and social media enthusiasts, the forces offered uniforms for attendants to try on.
I've always thought of the SDF as protectors of our country. When they take part in events like this, I feel a little closer to them.
I'm actually interested in joining the forces after hearing about their contribution abroad and work to maintain global peace.
From anime posters to smartphone apps to the fashion runway, the Defense Department has pulled out all the stops to try and attract Japan's youth. But there's one area that they have long neglected: recruiting women. The SDF has begun producing online recruitment videos aimed at the female audience. Women account for less than 6% of the forces.
If an aircraft crashes or an accident occurs, my job is rescuing the pilot and passengers and putting out the fire.
Haruna Umeki serves in the Maritime Self-Defense Force's rescue operations. She was featured in a video documenting her life in the forces. Umeki works at a rescue center at a flight school in Tokushima Prefecture, Western Japan. She is the only woman in her workplace. Umeki says she hopes to see more women join her.
I believe there are things only women can accomplish in the SDF. I want to create an environment where women can be an effective force.
Umeki worries about people who may enlist simply by watching the PR.
I don't think the fun and cute image being used to recruit is giving an accurate picture. This job is just the opposite of that. It's very intense.
The Defense Ministry wants to expand women's role in the force and double the number by 2030. It believes they will revitalize the institution, which in turn would make it attractive to men. The forces want a total of some 250,000 personnel, but they've never once reached their recruiting goals. Jun Arita is an officer at the Defense Ministry responsible for recruitment.
This kind of recruitment is important because it serves as a catalyst to introduce the SDF to a wide audience. Once people show interest, then we will of course explain to them how intense the work is. The current low number of personnel could cause significant problems for us. With the severe security environment in the region, securing new recruits is imperative.
Attracting personnel is a battle in itself, one that will require creative but pragmatic strategies. John Ledoux, NHK World.